So guys, in today's video, we're going to be discussing how long does it actually take to start making money online. So I know a lot of people are wondering, and this is a question I get a lot because you're scared. Like you're wondering this whole like making money online thing. Is it a scam? Is this like, are these just incredible superhumans? Can I do this myself? And the answer is yes, but like anything, an online business is a business. Like I feel as though online business gets this misconception that it's like it's something easier or it's this like quick way to get there. It's not at all. For every success story you see online, there are 1,000 failures, but there are certain things that you can do to speed up the process. So, ooh, heavy rain. Anyways, couple of things that you can do to speed up the process. First of all, I say this all the time, just invest in your self-education. I say this all the time to my students. You can literally just buy success, pay to have someone impart all of their knowledge, all of their wisdom onto you. Like, you know, people have asked me, like, have you had such an incredible year? Because I spend so much money on self-education, so much money on courses, so much money on coaches. I've had some of my coaches on the channel. So like, I've had my Bitcoin coach, I've had my peak performance coach. I haven't had my Facebook ads coach yet. Affiliate coach, webinar coach, like everyone, right? So number one, investing in your self-education. That's a surefire way to speed up the process, not only in the knowledge that you get, but also the fact that like you are committed, you know, you're putting money on the line. You know, there's so many people that fucking talk about it, and then you know, when you put money on the line, that's a good way to show, okay, I'm serious about this thing. So number one, you can do that. Number two, having room to breathe. There's so many people that like are in 9-to-5 jobs. Like, you work at Starbucks, and then what, like, if you're working at Starbucks from 9 to 5, what the fuck do you think you want to do when you get home? Like, you're fucking tired, you're burnt out. Like, Leon, didn't you, I swear you worked at like as a barista or some shit like that?
Waiter, Jamie's Italian.
Okay, right? So like, he worked as a waiter. Like, how hard was it for you to get home and work on your personal personal training business? Like,
Yeah, it wasn't happening.
Right? Like, you felt burnt out, you felt like, people think that like here's in my opinion, like, I would rather spend 8 hours deep in focused systems building, you know, pulling all these pieces together, rather than doing 8 hours of monotonous like bullshit. Like, what's your opinion on that? Like,
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, without being able to focus on work and solely work, having so many distractions going on and not being able to, I don't know, build the thing that you want to build, you need to commit on one thing.
Exactly. So one thing that he did really well, and now, you know, he's crushing with his personal training business. I will leave his description or his links in the description. He's helping me out for the day with filming and stuff. You know, one of the things that he was so clever about is he got to a point where like, either he took that leap of faith, or he got to a point where like he started getting some clients outside of his job. So with you guys, you know, you want to get some social media marketing clients outside of your job. You want to start making a little bit of affiliate money, a little bit of money from your personal brand, maybe Amazon, whatever it may be. You want to get to the point where you can reach your overhead, and then you quit your job, and now you have all this time to focus on what's really important. Because look, if you're working 9 to 5 at fucking Starbucks, like, what do you want to do when you get home? You probably want to fucking like order McDelivery and like smoke a joint. And you know what? Honestly, I don't blame you, because the shit's tiring. You know, like, I've never worked a job personally, so honestly, I can't even sympathize. But when I've just done monotonous bullshit that I don't want to do all day, like, it's left me so drained. So first of all, invest in your self-education. That is a surefire way to speed things up. Number two, give yourself space and room to actually focus on these new ventures and whatnot. Number three, I would honestly just say, like, start taking action. You know, like, so many people, like, you know, we're in this video that we're going to be talking about realistically how long does it take for you to start making money online. I'm saying from the day you start, not from the day you start thinking about it, you know. So with all you guys, you need to start. Perfection is paralyzing most of you guys. So how long does it actually take to make money online? I would say, I mean, the cool thing is starting an online business, there's so little overhead, there's like so little risk. That's why I love it so much. That's why I recommend it and why I teach it, compared to an actual business where you usually have to start on a serious loan or something like that, which I don't think is a good business model for beginner entrepreneurs. So how long does it take to start making money online? That's like saying that's like asking me how long does it take to fucking get good at anything. You know, it takes however long. Like, it takes as long as you take, you know? If you want to get above average results, you have to put above average work in. You have to sacrifice what other people aren't willing to sacrifice. Like, I didn't really realize this until recently, until like my schedule is just like, it's never been this busy, you know? You have to sacrifice. It's like, it's as simple as that. But to give you an honest time frame, I would say around 6 months is what I've seen people who like dedicate, commit. After 6 months, I think you can start making your first couple thousand online, and then from there it grows so exponentially, you know. In what's it called, like one income stream. Like, I made my first month this year, I made 880 pounds, 880 pounds. And then this month alone for my personal brand, I made what is it, 21 to 24,000, something like that. I think I made a couple extra sales, or last month, I mean. So overall, this last month, because it's the beginning of the month, last month I made roughly $40,000 overall from marketing agency, from personal brand, and a couple other stuff. You know, beginning of year, 880 pounds. Now, or last month, which is 9 months on, $40,000 in a month, or 40 to 45. I don't know because of conversions, but my point is, these things, like, you build momentum. The toughest part is the first 6 months, and if you can get over that first 6 month barrier, you know, most of the people quit after the first 6 months. You realize that, right? Like, if you just stick in there and don't get shiny object syndrome, that is the thing that'll fuck you up the most. You know, because here's the thing: you're watching this and you're going, "Oh my god, a personal brand." You know, I came out with a really cool video last Sunday, by the time you're watching this, about you know, how to make $100,000 from your personal brand in your first year, and I break it down very realistically, month by month or quarter by quarter. And you watch that video and you go, "Hey man, that's fucking sick. Personal brand with some affiliate marketing, I'm gonna fucking kill it in 2018." You know, and then you go watch someone else's video and they tell you, "No, FBA is where it's at," and then someone goes and tells you, "No, do MLM," and someone goes and tells you to do Bitcoin, and you're getting all this shiny object syndrome. And there's this really good analogy I saw from a guy called you know, Project Life Mastery, Stefan. Basically, he goes, "Look, if your goal is to make, say, 10K a month, right? And you start here, and you have to build a bridge to get there. The problem is a lot of you guys are building half bridges, but a lot of half and like 30% bridges. Why not just build a full bridge, right? And you'll get there, and then you can focus on the second, third, fourth, fifth bridge." So really, my biggest concern and my biggest worry is that a lot of you guys are getting shiny object syndrome, and you're not being patient enough. Here's the thing. One of the best things when I get impatient is I realize, you know, time is going to pass anyways. Life continues. So do you want time to pass and continue while you're working your dead-end job? Or do you want time to pass and continue as, you know, maybe you're making a little bit less money for the first 6 months, but you're working on your future. You're working on building something huge, something that's going to pay dividends moving forward. Just remember that. Time passes anyways. You know, time doesn't wait for you. So when you look at it like that, patience isn't really that hard. So practically, I'd say around 6 months to reach your overhead, for example. That's what I've seen with people who start affiliate marketing or personal branding. I would say like the quickest one I've seen is people who do like stuff like Amazon FBA, drop shipping, or personal branding. You know, within keep in mind, I only monetized my personal brand 2 months ago. You know, before then I didn't release any paid stuff. 2.5 months ago exactly at this point. And then obviously last month was $20,000 to $25,000, not exactly sure, from my personal brand. So things move really, really quickly. Just pick a vehicle and don't get shiny object syndrome, because some vehicles you have potential to make a lot more going forward, but they take a bit longer to kick in and to pay dividends, and some you get really good satisfaction, immediate gratification, but there's more of a glass ceiling. For example, like social media marketing is like, I would say if you want to make reach your overhead, it's the easiest one. In your first month, you pick up 2 clients. That's it. You're making as much as you made in your dead end job. You know. But with social media marketing, I wouldn't say there's as much of a potential. Like, it's harder to make $1 million a year compared to, say, something like personal brand or Amazon FBA. So that is my answer, which is kind of like no answer, because you can't give an answer because I don't know what you're like. I don't know. You know, I don't know what limiting beliefs you have right now. I don't know where you're at in your life. I don't know how hard you're willing to work, or I don't know, you know, what's your level of discipline, what's your level of competency. All of these things are things that I don't know about you. But all I can say, guys, is time passes anyway. So do you want to continue working your dead-end job? Or, as I said, the time is going to pass anyway. 6 months flies by like this. And I would say after 6 months, you'll start to see some like really solid results, you know? And then after a year, after 2-3 years, like, oh my God, the things that are fucking possible. Like this thing has opened up so many opportunities for so many people. And we've never lived in a world where there's more opportunity, you know? Everyone asks me like, yo dude, how do you make money, blah blah, like how do you not make money? You know, I talk about shiny object syndrome. You know, and my problem right now is not thinking, oh, how do I make money? It's like, how do I stick to one thing that's making money? Because all I see is 17 different options to make $1 million a year, right? And then you can even combine all those 17 together and make $17 million, right? You get my point. So I hope this has helped. Definitely apply the first 3 things that I said. Get some coaching, you know, get some courses, invest in yourself, speed up the process, guys. Number 2, find a way to get to your overhead as quick as possible, so you give yourself some space, some room to breathe. And then lastly, just take action, because I'm not talking about for all you guys that are gonna keep watching my fucking free videos, not take any action, and you're gonna go, oh yeah, maybe I should start that in 2018 when the time is right. No, I'm saying this is how long it takes for people that start now and take action. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Let me know what you guys think in the description. Let me know, how do you intend on making money online in 2018? What is your financial vehicle? Let me know in the description, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Awesome.